Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. So first pair which I have is Aussie Swiss franc. If we look for the weekly time frame, we will see that price is currently rejecting the 36 EMA of the weekly chart. We also had a resistance area here. So it seems that price is reacting. So we can expect that maybe price will continue to go down to the previous area of the support, which is here. Okay, so it still seems to be like a short weekly 1 to 3. However, we had this funny range here with indecision. So it's interesting what price will do if we have this continuation, or maybe we'll just have like a smaller retracements on the lower time frames. We will go up, break, and will go in this up move. Okay, we have here this trend line. We also have this trend line here, so we see that currently the only thing which stops here price was the resistance plus 36 EMA, and we also had another resistance up here in case of the breakout. Those are the levels where price might to go. So if you go to daily chart, daily is interesting because we are on the profit zone. This is we can adjust the resistance. We have this trend line, and what we see right now that price is sliding on this trend line here, and also is making for us daily long 1 to 3. Okay, so we are on the ready decision level. If price maybe decide to break, and then we'll have this continuation to this, or we'll get bounced and another retest of this, and then there will be question: do we stay in this zone and then we'll have breakout here, or breakout here? Okay, so this might happen. What I like that we are on the profit zone, which is decision level, so we can clearly expect or look for price to or break or bounce. Okay, and knowing of course that the weekly chart is still pointing to sell, but basically it's enough to have daily chart with us. Okay, so right now what we would like to see: breakout of this trend line, then we look for short scenarios, breakout of this trend line, and we look for long scenarios to this level. EURCAD is another pair. We had very strong breakout here, and it seems that price might retrace to the 36 EMA or maybe lower. Our weekly trend line was here, so you see that price reacted very strongly right now on this trend line. Another line, if we can draw on the weekly, is here. It will be more visible on the daily, but you see that if price decide to retrace 36 EMA, and this trend line is our next possible stop or goal. Okay, so if we look for that, we have this. We have around this zone support area. Next area of the support is really low. It's around this zone here. If we compare, if you pay attention to the history, here it's very visible, and we also have those spikes here. But last time price didn't stop here, so we have to go to lower time frames to see where we can have it. Okay, so we go to daily chart. We had this very strong move right now. There was also, of course, resistance, which I didn't draw on the weekly chart. We had the spike here, which can give us area of the support also. Okay, if I zoom out a little bit, we will see that this zone might be support area. This is from the weekly chart, and in between we can only draw this. Okay, so this is our next possible stop of the, in case if price of course breaks this and continue. Of course, now it seems that the momentum is very strong, and we have this trend line, but this trend line is difficult to draw. If we draw it on the bottoms, on the spikes, this will be our line. So maybe price will reach this zone, like you said, and then we will have this up move. So we had very nice setup last week on this pair, because I think I said this on our live trading room, which we have, that we would like to see breakout of those levels, and we had the breakout and like a perfect retest, entry, stop loss. Okay, so we had very nice, like a textbook example of this entry, and price basically dropped to to this support zone. Okay, so in case if you jump in, it's like 90 pips. Target what's 140. So your second target is lower. But if you see that price is not breaking but just stops here, it's also good to close the second target, just to because we don't know if price breaks this or not. This is also strong, as we see on the 4-hour chart that previously price reacted. Okay, so good to manage also the second target if you are in. We have this 4-hour chart trend line. So now what we do, we wait for retracements and we try to sell this, okay? So for our chart retracement, you sell this, target, support. If price, of course, break this support, then you can remove this area, and every single retracement, short scenarios target another support, and then, of course, another, okay? If we go to 1-hour chart, same story here. We just wait for the retracement back to the 36 EMA. We look for the lower time frame entries to target this zone. Okay, so this is what we have on the EURCAD. Euro dollar is breaking very strong area of the support and this trend line. Okay, so maybe we'll get this retracement back to the 36, back to this trend line, back to the support. We discussed this pair last time, and if you pay attention on the 4-hour chart, we already have set up to go and sell this on the 4-hour time frame, entry, stop loss. Okay, so we exactly said that after trendline breakout, we wait for the setup. Setup happens. Okay, and now price is pointing to go down, and this will be interesting. Of course, if we get breakout and get another one, then of course we want to sell this without doubt. Okay, because then we can have this down move. Next area of the support on the daily would be here. So this is your next possible stop. Of course, our goal will be here. Okay. So let me delete this. We don't need this. So right now it seems that it's trying to go up. Of course, to go down. If this is just because we have also here around this zone, we had some support area, but right now it seems to be broken. Yes, it seems to be broken. This was. So for me, there is nothing. Okay, there is nothing. Only also here, if you pay attention on the daily, we have it here. Okay, so those are two levels where price might react, but basically we just wait for the retracement. We try to jump in. If this is false breakout, because this also might happen, okay, the price is just, make false breakout and then we'll get this. Then, of course, if price breaks our 36 CMA, our trend line, which is coming here, then of course long scenarios, if you get clearly breakout of this and then price make that, you can look for buy scenarios definitely. Okay. Right now short scenarios, so ideally would like to see lower low, lower high after retracement. Short scenarios. 1-hour chart also here price is pointing down, so whenever you get the setup here, you can look for intraday trading combination short 1 to 3 and sell opportunities. EURGBP, I haven't checked this pair for long period, but right now I simply like what it does on the daily chart. That's why I decided to put it here. So weekly time frame is this pair is pointing up. Okay, we have this trend line here with 3 touches, and closer we also have this trend line to the 36 EMA. So we have this. In case of this is broken, we have to pay attention for that. Price is pushing up. We had this breakout right now. If we look for the area of the support, this is, if you pay attention, this is very not easy to draw, but if you draw it on the weekly chart, very visible and nice is up here. Okay, up here, basically this whole pair is on this big range. Okay, we are in the very big range. But right now it's pushing up, and what I like here is that we had this breakout of those previous stops. We have this trend line, and we also have long 1 to 3 on the daily chart, which looks quite nice. Price broke this resistance here. Okay, so this looks like a breakout retest, possible continuation. Okay, so So yes, so right now what we would like to do, or we buy after breakout of this 2 to 3 line. Then of course, first goal is always our previous stop, then the next resistance. Or we can try to sell and target this trend line if price decide to go down. We can delete this support. So we go to 4-hour chart, and what we can do, we adjust the lines, and whenever price, will starts to be above the 36 EMA. So ideally, we would like to see that price still play around here and then break out of this or break out of this. Yeah, so we need to clearly see that price is going in one of directions. Okay, so this is what we have on the Euro GBP. GBP US dollar. Last time, yes, we also discussed about this pair: resistance, support, trend line. Trend line was broken. Weekly, of course, we know that price might go down to the next levels, to this or to lower. Of daily, we have lower, more details. So right now the breakout happens, and if you pay attention, we also had 4-hour chart, quite steep, but there was very nice short entry, stop loss here. In this case, entry stop loss around 120 pips. 240 is our target. Yes, the previous, so it's 2 to 1, so perfect. Sorry. So this was our entry. Or you can right now go to 1-hour chart. If you miss this 4-hour chart, you can look for 1-hour chart entry combinations. This will be combination 1-hour chart plus 4-hour chart 4-hour chart 1 to 3 plus 1-hour chart 1 to 3. You can look for short scenarios here. Okay, so right now looks interesting really to go and sell this. I hope it will stay like this. And that's all. Yes, I don't know. Right now, there is also EMA crossover on the daily chart, so this also indicates that this might go down. Okay, so that's why I'm really interesting to see that it will continue. If this is false breakout, price will go up. Right now, I don't see any reason to buy. The only buy if you see that price is not going down, but it's going up again. You need to really wait for at least 1 to 3 after breakout of this previous stop. Okay, so this is what we can do. But right now, it's very difficult to say. And then the last one is gold, and gold is sitting on this profit zone. Of course, broke the 36 EMA, but we still have this support area, which is quite important. There's also it's also around the 12 EMA of the weekly. So we know that if this area holds, we can get bounce continuation to go up or breakout and move to this support and the 36 EMA. Okay. So now price is struggling here. We also see this area of the support of the daily, yes, with more details. So, or we go and buy this because price will bounce, and question is maybe we'll go up or we'll just create higher low, lower high. Yes, a lower high, and then we'll, for example, yes, but still long scenarios are okay because we are on the good level, or breakout, yes, and then price will drop. And we have right now a situation that it seems to, it's not clean breakout right now, okay? Because if we get this and price will retrace, we will still be around this. So this might be false breakout. Of course, if you are aggressive and you like, because price theoretically can make lower low here and lower high, you can try this, but it will be very aggressive. So really lower your risk because we are not clearly below. Yes, we are not clear. So this is the difference in case of the breakout. And if you go to 1-hour chart, you can have 1-hour chart right now also with you. So what you can do, if you like, low risk, after breakout of this, you go to 5-minute, 15-minute chart. You can go to 5-minute, for example, and then after breakout, you can look for short scenarios here. Okay, but again, keep in mind that this is not confirmed yet. At least for me, yes, at least for me, it's not confirmed yet. So you need to be careful here. If this is just the false breakout, price will play around and then starts to make long quantities after breakout of the stop. Then you try to buy this. Okay. So guys, that's all. We also have other opportunities. So market is moving right now. So pay attention to those moves because we have been waiting for them for some time. I hope you enjoyed this video and wish you all a wonderful Saturday and see you soon. Bye.